Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Know Your Daughter Characters, a series from Good Game Everybody. Previously, we looked at Clint. Guess which hero we'll be looking today? Darkseid. It's a male hero, also disabler, escape, initiator, and jungler kind of hero. And it has these abilities, namely Vacuum, Ion Shell, Surge, Normal Punch, Wall of Replica. Let's talk about them one by one, shall we? Vacuum, a shortcut hit Q, it's a point target ability, magical type damage. It cannot pierce through spell immunity though. Only strongest spells can dispel it. It simply creates a vacuum over the target area, disrupts them and deals damage in surroundings. Infrared channeling, very useful. Pulls units over 0.345, 0.6 seconds before dealing damage. So there's the span time. And trees near the center of the vacuum is destroyed. Luckily for us, it's in Dota. Nothing much to worry about. All trees aside, and respawn in a minute. So look at that. Looking at the stats, you can see radius starts at 400 and goes up to 550 at level 4. Each level goes up by another 50. Damage starts at 10. What? Starts at probably 100. It goes up to 250. 100 each level, it goes up by 50 more added to previous damage. So 100, 150, 250. Cast point is 0.0 seconds. Okay, let's make it 100. Yeah. So, cast point is 0.4 seconds. Cooldown starts at 60, goes down to 30 at level 4. Each level goes down by 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. Mana health starts at 60 and goes up to 150 at level 4. Each level it goes up by 30 more points. So that was about Vacuum. Now let's talk about its next ability known as Ion Shell. Its shortcut key is W. It's a unit target ability, only affects scripts and heroes. Damage type is magical. It also cannot pierce through spell immunity. It also can be dispellable. It simply surrounds with a bristling shield. Deals damages enemy units in the area. So deals small amount of damage in 0.15 seconds interval. So every 0.15 seconds, it causes damage in surroundings wherever that shield is. It doesn't damage target cast them. Very fast. It only affects on surroundings, not one target itself. New shell replaces the old one when shield already existing. So you need to be mindful about that as well. Radius stays 275 throughout. That's it. And damage per second starts at 30 and goes up to 90. That is too much, I suppose. That is too cool. So each level goes up by 20 more damage added to its previous. So 30, 50, 70, and 90. Duration starts at 21 seconds, goes up to 30 seconds at level 4. So each level goes up by another 3 seconds. Task might spend 4 seconds, cooldown 9 seconds, and it stays same throughout. Mana cost starts at 110, goes up to 140, to be manageable at level 4. Each level goes up by 10 more points. So that was about Ironshell. Let's talk about it next. Ability known as Surge. Shortcut key is E. It's a unit target ability, only affects allied units. It can actually pierces through spell ability, and also can be dispellable. It simply charges the target friendly unit with a brief burst of movement speed and removes unit collision, so it can just sprint through from battlefield through a unit that is made. It has to pass or it has to pass. So allows the unit to reach maximum movement speed and cannot be slowed. So like that. Units with Surge cannot be slowed unless the Surge effect is removed. Unless you can remove that effect, it stays that effect stays. So that's where this level comes in. If you can, you need to. If you want to slow it down, you need to remove that effect. Otherwise, that's not possible. The duration starts at 2 seconds, goes up to 6 seconds at level 4. Each level it goes up by 1 more second. Task point is 4 seconds. Cooldown starts at 19 and goes down to 10 seconds at level 4. Each level goes down by 3 seconds. Mana cost starts at 35 and goes up to 50. Level 4. Each level it goes up by 5 more points. Pretty manageable, right? So that was the part. Surge, let's talk about it next. Ability known as normal punch. It's a passive ability that way does not have any shortcut key. Affects any unit only. Does it cooldown attack? That's all it is. Causes next attack on a hero to have true strike. Knock an illusion out of the victim. And damages stunts them based on how far Darksteel has moved in the past 2 seconds. Max power is reached after 900 distance moved. That's all this is. Maximum stance duration is 2.25 seconds. That's not bad. Maximum knockback distance is 250 radius. Or 250 in math. Illusion duration is 6 seconds. Maximum damage is 300. Whoa. Cooldown is 14 seconds. So that was about normal punch. Let's talk about its ultimate power, which is known as Wall of Replica. The shortcut keys are the point target ability, it's magical type damage. It also can be pierces to spell immunity. It simply raises a wall of warping light. Slows and creates replicas of any enemy hero that crosses it. Enemy replicas serve as the Darksteel as well. So it can be controllable. It is controllable. Replicas last these replicas are controllable. Replicas last until they are destroyed or until the wall duration ends. So yeah. It doesn't create illusions from other illusions, so only from enemy heroes. There cannot be more than one illusion part there. Powerball. So that's that. Replica will not slow fairly new enemy. So I need to remind about that. Wall duration takes up 30 seconds. That's quite a long time. The replica damage starts at 70%, goes up to 100%. Look at that, 70%, and then goes up to 100% at level 2. Each level goes up by 15% more. Replica damage taken 200%. So movement slows starts at 50%, it goes up to 70%. Quite a lot. Movement slow. Slow duration stays for 1 second, so the cast point is 0.2 seconds, cooldown 100 seconds, and it stays same throughout. Mana starts at 125 and goes up to 375. That's a lot. So each level it goes up by 125 more points. So 125, 250, and 275. That's it, fellas. That was all about our Darkseer. But before we go though, we can try to put it and describe this wall of replica a bit differently. So let's do this, shall we? Darkseer, while unable to return to its natural realm, can channel part of the prismatic wall with powerful strength of mind, sowing confusion amongst enemy ones. So you see, wall of replicas, and then punch, and then slows, and replica damage. It all comes together, isn't it? So that's it, folks. I hope to see you in our next episode where we're talking about and the hero from the slot. Until then, take care of yourself, be good to yourself, be nice to everybody, and good game, everybody, good game. Feel free to share and like, and shoot some questions or suggestions, feedback, likewise, or whatever in our Twitter page so that we can get to know each other better. Until then, take care. And good game, everybody. Good game.